If you have been betrayed in a previous relationship, your fears make sense. When trust has been broken, the mind and body often become highly sensitive to signs of possible danger. Situations that might not bother others may trigger intense anxiety, fear, sadness, anger, or doubt. These reactions are not signs of weakness. They are understandable attempts to prevent being hurt again. At the same time, no relationship can provide absolute certainty. The goal is not to eliminate all uncertainty. The goal is to create a relationship in which both partners feel safe enough to remain connected despite uncertainty. Trust is not certainty. Trust is the willingness to remain open, vulnerable, and connected, while recognizing that certainty is impossible. The cycle we are trying to change. First, a trigger occurs. A delayed text, a change in routine, a memory from a previous relationship, a moment of disconnection. 3. The hurt partner seeks certainty through reassurance, questioning, checking, monitoring, or testing. 4. The current partner feels accused, controlled, frustrated, or exhausted. 5. Conflict, defensiveness, or withdrawal occurs. 6. Both partners feel less connected. 7. Anxiety increases and the cycle repeats. The problem is not either partner. The problem is the cycle. The goal is for both partners to work together against the cycle. Many couples believe healing means, I will never feel triggered again, or I will never need reassurance again. A healthier goal is, when triggers occur, we manage them together in ways that strengthen connection. Progress is measured by less frequent activation, less intense activation, shorter periods of activation, faster recovery, greater connection during difficult moments. For the partner who was betrayed, step 1, recognize the trigger. Pause and identify what happened. Ask yourself, what happened? What am I afraid it means? Am I responding to the present, the past, or both? Step 2, seek connection rather than certainty. It is normal to need reassurance. The goal is not to eliminate that need. The goal is to seek reassurance in ways that strengthen the relationship. Instead of, why didn't you answer your phone? Try, I became anxious when I didn't hear from you. Instead of, prove nothing is going on. Try, I am feeling scared and could use some reassurance. Connection usually reduces fear more effectively than investigation. Step 3. Manage delayed communication. When your partner does not immediately respond, send one text or message. Avoid repeated calls or messages. Remind yourself that delayed responses are common. Use grounding skills while waiting. Write down concerns for later discussion if needed. The goal is not to suppress anxiety. The goal is to avoid letting anxiety dictate your behavior. Step 4. Practice a healthier belief. I need certainty that this will never happen again. Healthier belief. I strongly want trust and faithfulness, but I do not need absolute certainty to have a healthy relationship. For the current partner, step 1. Validate without taking responsibility for the past. Try saying, I understand why this is difficult. I can see that this activated old fears. I want to help us work through this. Validation does not mean agreement. It means acknowledging the emotional experience. Step 2. Offer reassurance without feeding the cycle. Helpful reassurance, affection, emotional availability, honest answers, transparency, consistent behavior. Less helpful reassurance, endless explanations, repeated defenses, constant phone inspections, attempts to eliminate every possible doubt. No partner can provide perfect certainty. What partners can provide is consistency and honesty. Step 3. Be predictable and reliable. Trust grows from repeated experiences over time. Helpful behaviors include following through on commitments, communicating schedule changes, being emotionally available, repairing misunderstandings quickly, avoiding unnecessary secrecy. Trust grows through patterns, not promises. Many couples find that the most difficult moment occurs when one partner returns home. The hurt partner has spent the day feeling anxious. The current partner arrives home anticipating questions. Both enter the interaction already activated. New agreement. For the first 20 to 30 minutes, no investigations, no accusations, no reviewing evidence, no interrogations. Instead, greet one another, reconnect, share about the day, spend a few minutes together. If concerns still need to be discussed, schedule a calm discussion later. The goal is conversation, not cross-examination. The goal is understanding, not certainty. When discussions become emotionally overwhelming, either partner may call a timeout. Step 1, call a timeout. I think we're becoming too activated. Let's pause and return to this later. This is not avoidance. This is emotional regulation. Step 2, agree on a return time. Examples: 30 minutes, 1 hour, after dinner, later this evening. Both partners should know when the conversation will resume. Step 3, ground rather than ruminate. During the timeout, avoid building a case, replaying arguments, imagining worst-case scenarios, gathering evidence. Instead, take a walk, practice slow breathing, stretch, use sensory grounding. Remind yourself, I am upset, but I am not in danger. I do not need to solve this immediately. I can tolerate uncertainty. My goal is connection. Step 4, return with curiosity. When the discussion resumes, focus on understanding rather than winning. Ask, what happened for you? What were you feeling? What do you need from me? How can we work together on this? The relationship becomes stronger when both partners remember, the problem is not one partner. The problem is not the trigger. The problem is the cycle that follows the trigger. Both partners are on the same team. The goal is not to eliminate all anxiety, all uncertainty, or all fear. The goal is to create a relationship in which difficult emotions can be discussed openly without losing connection. Healing does not occur because uncertainty disappears. Healing occurs because the couple learns they can tolerate uncertainty together. Over time, triggers may still occur. However, they often become less frequent, less intense, shorter in duration, easier to recover from. This is what rebuilding trust looks like. Not perfect certainty, but increasing connection, growing confidence, and the experience of facing life's uncertainties together.